Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be here with you today. I want to speak to you about distortion. This is a term that is used a lot in the teachings that we receive from Thoth. And some of you have asked, what is distortion? What does this mean? How does it affect our growth? Is it something that we have, we were born with it? Or it is something that is implanted in our being? So I'm going to speak to you about distortion. I want you to give you a deeper understanding on this because it's affecting everybody. It's taking us away from our path. It's creating fears and illusions in our mind. It's creating imbalances in our being, in our physical body, in our energy. So when we are able to observe distortion, then we will be able to disconnect from this, purify it, push it away, and make space for growth, truth, light, love to grow in our being. So I'm going to speak to you about distortion. We were not created to carry distortion in our being. We are pure beings of light. We have a physical body that was created to work perfectly in balance. The physical body is created to grow, and with the whole being to experience fulfillment, joy, love, happiness, and unity with the cosmos. So this is what we were created to experience on Earth. But then many of us experience distortion that takes us away from our path. And some of you will say, what is this? Where is it coming from? How does it enter this perfect being that we are? It enters our being at a very young age. It is coming from our environment. People around us, they already experience distortion. They experience fear. They experience negativity. They worry about the future. They're sad, perhaps, about the past. And all this is a perfect environment for distortion to grow. Some people experience trauma at a young age. Other people are being misunderstood at a young age. So when human beings are very young, they are connected to the astral being, they're connected to Earth, they have clarity regarding their path and abilities. But then they have to understand the world around them. And the way to understand the world around them is by connecting to other people and take their understanding for their understanding. So, for example, you see the world around you with the eyes of somebody else. You experience life through other people's understanding of life. And this happens constantly. And this is how we grow up. We grow up accepting life the way other people experience it. And this is how we become part of the community, and we carry the social expectations. And many of us carry on our lives for many years just following somebody else's expectation. We don't know our path. We don't know our abilities. We're not connecting to our truth. We only follow the social expectations that everybody follows around us. So this is one of the ways that distortion is going to enter our being, our mind, our physical body, and is going to create illusionary realities. We're going to see the world around us as polarities, the bad and the good. And then this is our criteria. So something needs to be bad, something needs to be good, and we follow one of the two. There are some people who follow what is bad. Others follow what they see as good. But both of these polarities are illusionary because there is unity. Everything is one. If we see our existence and everybody's existence this way, then we're going to grow. Then distortion does not affect our being. But if we constantly remain separated from our path, the beauty of our path, bliss, true happiness, true connection, and also stay separated from Earth's loving energies. If we don't see Earth as a living organism, if we don't see Earth as a creator, we are opening ourselves to distortion. We have illusions. We live an illusionary life. So for us to disconnect from illusion, what we have to do is to enter a state of peace. And this state of peace, we can see clearly what is entering our mind, what is affecting our body, what imbalances affect our energy. We are in peace. We don't have illusionary thoughts. We don't have any thoughts. We're just observing our being. We are observing the movement of our physical body. We are observing our energy. This is what we are. And this is what we want to connect to. Anything else that is not part of this growth, this unity, is illusionary. And the more you are in peace, the more you connect to your being, you experience this calmness, the balance. There's nothing to worry about. There are no stories. There are no illusionary fears. What you experience is just life within your being. And then you start seeing the opportunities of growth around you. So the more you remain into this state of peace, you go deeper and you create a unity with your whole being, observing your whole being. So when you're able to do this, then you enter another space. And this space has to do with what is your being united with? What are the bonds of your being? How can your being receive nourishment? How does your being receive opportunities of growth? What is your being's truth? What is your being's path? So this is what you're going to experience when you dive more and more into the state of peace. And distortion becomes a cloud in a blue sky. It goes away quickly. It doesn't stay. It can try to affect you. It can try to pull you. It's going to affect your mind fast with stories, negativity, feeling uncomfortable about yourself, feeling guilty, feeling sad, lonely. But then when you dive into your being, you know that all this is illusionary because you are united with all life, not only the life on earth, but also the life in the cosmos. You're part of a cosmic creation. And this, when you fully understand it and accept it, then you know that you cannot be alone. You cannot be isolated. You cannot be suffering. You are created to grow. You are created to be part of this cosmic creation. And even when you're on earth, even in this living experience where distortion can affect your mind, you're still growing. So what you have to do is to disconnect fully from distortion and connect fully to growth. Become growth. And then everything is going to reveal itself. All the beauty, your path, your beautiful gifts, all the opportunities of growth that they're there for you, created for you, to help you have a fulfilled life following your path. All this becomes reality. I'm happy to connect to you here today. It is my purpose to support you on your path, to help you grow and help you disconnect from the illusions that they're created in your mind. And sometimes they can even affect your physical body and energy. I want to help you purify yourselves. I want to help you see your path clearly and celebrate life. And this is what I'm doing with everything that I'm sharing with you. I'm totally dedicated to do this, and I'm happy that this is my path. I will connect to you soon again. Have a beautiful day.